Hello friends, this is 12th video of JavaScript tutorial, and in the previous video we had talked about objects. I had introduced what are objects, and I had also told that how you can create your own objects within JavaScript. And I had told you that there are two methods of creating the JavaScript objects, and the first method we have done in the previous video, and in this video we will do the second method of creating objects in the JavaScript. The second method by which you can create objects in JavaScript is called as constructor function. So using constructor functions you can create objects, and we will see how you can create those objects. For this you will use the same syntax as that of functions. So let's do it. So inside script, if you want to create an object named as, let's say, car, which we had created in the previous video also. So you can see here, this was the previous videos, and we had created this object here, and we will create the same object now using the constructor function. So to create object, we will write here function, and after that we will write the name. And now here we have created the object car. This is the name of the object which we will create, and this whole is the constructor function. Now here inside this parenthesis, I will write all the properties which I want to give to this car object. So in the previous video also I had given these properties: color, seat, uh, year of manufacture, and variant. So here also I am giving these. So color, then after a comma I will write the second one, that is seats, then third one was year, and fourth one was the variant. These are the four properties which I want to give to this variable, so I have written them into the parentheses. Actually these are the parameters which are given to the function. If we want to give parameters to the functions, then we write them into the parentheses, and these parameters take the values. But now, because these are the parameters of the function, I want to make them as the properties of this car object. So how will I do this? For this I will have to write here like this. I am using this keyword this here, and I will tell you what this meaning is. We have used this in the one of the previous videos also. So I will write here this dot, then I will write here color is equal to color. Again, this dot seats is equal to seats, then this dot year is equal to year, and this dot variant is equal to variant. So what I have done here, I have first of all given the parameters to the function, and I have converted those parameters into the properties of the car using the keyword this. Now what do you mean by this keyword? This means, so this is representing here this object. Okay, so whenever we write this, it means that we are representing a particular object in which currently we are working. So currently we are working in this object, so this keyword here is representing this car. So this dot color is equal to color means I am giving this first parameter to this car object as the property of it. In the similar way, for the second one, I am giving seats parameter as parameter to this object. In the similar way, this third parameter is being given to this object. So this is the meaning of this here. So this keyword is used here whenever we use constructor function and we want to give those parameters as property to this particular object. Now here the structure has been created. These properties now we have to provide the values also. For example, for color I have to provide any value. For seats I have to provide value. For year I have to provide value, and for variant also I have to provide the value as I had provided the values here: white, leather, 2020 and petrol, like this. Here you can see that for Maruti we were having all these properties and values. For Chevrolet we were having all these properties and values, and if we are having any other company's car, then for that we have to keep on writing down there in the similar way. So here I am doing the same thing. For Maruti I am giving the values. So how I will give the values, I am writing here Maruti where Maruti is equal to new. Here I am using a keyword named as new. So I'm using new here where Maruti is equal to new car, and inside it I will write the values. For example, here the color, for the color I am writing here, let's say black. Then for seats, let's say I'm writing here leather. Then for year, let's say I'm writing here 2020, and for variant I'm writing here petrol. So whenever I want to give values to these properties, I will have to use this keyword, which is new. There are some keywords which are used by the JavaScript which we cannot use from our own side. These are already reserved by the JavaScript. And here is the list of all those keywords. These are the keywords here. For example, you can see new keyword is here. You can see this also here. Whenever you want to give these values, you will use new here. This is called as instance to the object. So this is how we create the instance to the object. Now as you can see that we have created for Maruti, in the similar way we can create for Chevrolet also. We will create another variable that is Chevrolet, and for this again we will use new car, and here car is the object which we are talking about. Okay, so car, and then now here you can give another instance for this new variable which is Chevrolet. For example, we have white, then we have seats are of cloth, and year of manufacture is 2018, and it is diesel variant. Okay, in this similar way you can keep on giving um, this instances for the same object as many times you want. So here one advantage you can notice that earlier in this case you were required to give properties as well as those values every time whenever you are having a new car here. Okay, a new car company here, then you will have to create all these things again and again, but here you have created the whole structure once. This whole structure has been created once, and now what you are doing, you are just creating those instances, and those instances will take the values. Okay, so in the similar way we have BMW we have again new dot car, and again we have, let's say, um, blue, then we have lather, then we have 2019, and then we have diesel. And in the similar way you can have as many you want. Now how you can get access? Suppose you want to get access to the Chevrolet and the seats of Chevrolet. So if you want to get access to the seats of Chevrolet, so Chevrolet dot seats I will write here, and this I will put into a variable. Let's say var chev seats. Okay, so that is equal to this, and put a semicolon here. After this, you want the output. If you want to get the output, then document dot write chev seats here, and that's it. And let's save it here. There is one problem here. I have used dot here, so let's remove that. So here new, here it will be new car, and we will not use dot here, and it will be new car. Again refresh it, and you can see here that it has given the result here as clothes, because I was getting access to this one, the Chevrolet seats. Okay, so for Chevrolet seats it has given the result as clothes. In the similar way, if I want to get access to any other, I can get it in the similar way. So here you can see that I used these instances, and there was a single structure which was created using constructor function, and this is how I can get access to them. Now in the next video we will use these constructor functions, and we will create a very small project, and then you will understand that where these constructor functions are used. I hope you liked my video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.